Hey everyone, today we're going to be making yarn balls. I know it's been a long minute, but here we go. First you will need an embroidery hoop, scissors, and yarn of many different colors if you'd like. I'm using these for a specific reason. I'm going to go into it a little bit later. So what you want to do is you want to take the embroidery hoop. Nice thing about those is that you can take the yarn and then you can put it right smack dab in the middle and then you can loop it together. Now the key to do this yarn ball thing, these pom-poms, is to do a very loose wraparound, right? That is important for later, but just try to keep it loose as much as you can as possible. You're going to do a little bit of snip snip here, and while you're doing that, you are going to, and this is important, tie it together, right? You're going to go right across the middle right here. And not only that, but you are also going to go in between these wraparounds, right? These loops that you've made, right? You're going to do that, and you're going to tie that together as well. The reason why this is important is because once you cut off the ends, you don't want it to fall apart. This is just one way to ensure that it's going to stay all together. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take a different color, right? If you want to do more than one color, right? You're going to wrap it around your finger, right? And then you're going to go through in between the loops again, right? One more time. Wrap around the finger, go through the loops, and then we're going to tie it together, right? It doesn't matter if you have a little bit of excess, that's okay. You can even use the other strings there as a guide, right? So you're going to tie it together, make sure it's nice and tight, right? And I'm going to tie it together just so it has an anchor so it's not flopping around all over the place, right? Now we're going to wrap it around, right? Again, you want to keep it loose, okay? The key point is to keep it loose. Again, that's going to be important later. And we're going to do this over and over and over and over and over until we get a nice layer of it. Now, some people on YouTube or whatever will tell you wrap it 50 times at least or whatever. You don't really need to count, right? The important thing is you keep it loose and you wrap it and you try to make one layer on one side. Remember, it's not important that it looks pretty on both sides, right? Because when you cut it, it's all gonna blossom out anyway. So you do that, and we're going to repeat this for the next several colors, and I'm going to fast forward this. Now, the reason why I am doing this is for an important reason, right? Now, sometimes I do get political. You guys know this, for those of you who's been following along fairly regularly. The reason why I'm doing this is because there has been an, how do you say, dissatisfaction with who's running, right, on both sides, right, for different reasons, and especially those who are supporting of the watermelon brigade, right? You can see that I'm using the watermelon colors here. They're not happy with Kamala, and especially the way that things went down at the DNC, for things that are happening in the world, and the fact that they didn't get a representative of the Palestinian people to speak on there. Not cool, right? So here's the thing. The choice is you can either choose Kamala or you can choose Trump. Those of you who say third party, you're delusional because even if we vote third party, they don't have the electoral votes to be president. So how does that help anyone, right? That's not a path forward. On the other hand, with Kamala, at least you can get your foot in the door, maybe get some meetings in. Trump definitely not, because everyone on the Republican side are definitely pro-Israel to a fault. Looks like there's some wiggle room on the Democratic side, and that's where we have to go. The important thing is of choosing presidents is that, it's not, you choose the person and they're going to solve the problem. You choose the person to run, and then you advocate for solving the problem. The best thing about American democracy, about our government, is that regular people like you, me, and plenty of amazing individuals have showcased that we can get our voices heard, we can get our, views heard. Now, for those of you who are going to any rallies of the DNC persuasion, maybe you can use these colors, make these pom-pom balls, and if they do not support a complete ceasefire within the region, Maybe throw one of these pom poms on board. It'd be like the new glitter bomb of 2024. It's a way to demonstrate your voice, right? It's a way of protesting, right? Civil disobedience. It's non-disruptive. It's safe for everyone, and who doesn't love a good yarn ball, right? And it'll be fun. You can even use it as a nice little decoration. Okay, I'm using a knife here because that's the reason why you keep it loose, right? So you get the scissors in it and you could chop it a lot more easy, right? Keep it loose, right? Cut it through. And there you go. So if you like this kind of stuff, let me know. I might continue doing it. I'll do some more needle felting stuff. I might even do some gaming stuff. I'll definitely post this on my YouTube channel, probably sometime sooner, right? But definitely hope you guys enjoy this and have a good night, good evening. Ciao, everybody.